So, Starfleet Academy. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it. I actually think it has potential and stuff, and I think it's kind of new and will help people get into Star Trek and build a new fandom, and hopefully that is, and then we have more to come. And I hear they got renewed for season two, so that's great. I don't know how many episodes are going to be in a season, but I'm just happy to see Star Trek go forward. And a lot of people who have problems with it are people saying like, um, this is wrong or that's wrong, but don't let it get don't um they're still telling stories, and I know Star Trek has always gone back on like they retcon a lot of things sometimes. Um like literally I think was it one of the movies, it was one of the movies that had the person that played Scotty in there um when Captain Kirk went missing. And um and then so he sees Captain Kirk go missing in one of the movies, and then he shows up in Next Gen saying, "Oh, Captain Kirk pulled out a starship to find me." And it's like, but you saw him go missing. So like that's also been a thing. And one of the biggest things is like in Star Trek, like Starfleet Academy, you see a race that is black on one side and white on the other side, and that race has supposedly went extinct during like Kirk's run and like in the original series, but they never said like literally their world was destroyed, but it never like stated um it never stated that other the other people could have got off that planet and stuff and started a colony all their own and stuff, and then their race made it to where Starfleet Academy takes place. So that can easily be explained. And then um yeah, so that, and I do I do think it's wrong that like, okay, there was a quote, and I don't know the quote off the top of my head, that the doctor, the one who played in Voyager, is now in here, gets wrong. And I know that that's kind of weird because he should have gotten that quote right, but I feel like that's nitpicking because like, see, I've been a Star Trek fan for so long and I still get things wrong. Like there's some times you just get things wrong and then like all that stuff. But I did like the fifth episode of Starfleet Academy when they brought back Cisco, and that was really cool. Um yeah, and even though they did bring back Dax, and like a lot of people were like, well, her trill spots, like she's also literally they're intermingling race, like alien races. So she has Trill and Cardassian ancestry. That's what made it to where she and Dax might be the longest living Trill, because I know like they are considered old by 800, and Dax is pushing it. Um and I understand that like that's a little weird, but we don't really know how long Trills live, and like if Dax, like if they can tell when they're not ready, when they're ready to just pass on. You know what I mean? Like, what if like they're like, oh, I'm just tired of switching bodies, and then just decide to not do it no more? What if Dax just is like, no, I just want to keep going because nobody else remembers Cisco, so well, they remember Cisco, but like nobody was around to see him and know what he looks like now. So yeah. So maybe Dax was like, I feel the need to keep going, you know. So yeah. And I look forward to seeing it. It's on Paramount Plus. Every Thursday is a new episode. Right now, I forget what the run like. I forget how many episodes are going to be in there, but I'm going to keep watching. And there might be some episodes I don't like and think are pointless, but I'm still going to keep watching because I want Star Trek to keep going. Because I don't ever want there to be no, like, no fans. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Well, that's all I got to say. Live long and prosper.